Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here at Mount Rainier. It is so gorgeous as you can see, and it's just such a great decision that we decided to come visit this beautiful spot. And in this video I want to tell you all about like how to get there if you're coming here for the first time, because there was definitely some lesson learned for me, and I just want to pass that on to you because I think it will make your experience like so much better. So the first thing I wanted to share with you is how to get here. So like if you're not from the area, you have to fly in to either Portland or Seattle, and then you have to drive here. We flew in from San Francisco to Portland, and we drove from Portland to Mount Rainier, and the drive was about 2.5 hours. And I've got to say, the first 2 hours are really boring. It's like driving to Sacramento or something. But the last 30 minutes of the drive is really gorgeous, so definitely try to enjoy that. We booked our cabin at the Gateway Inn. It's the last cabin rental right before you enter the park officially. Once you enter the park officially, there are a few more lodges that you can book, which I honestly wish we booked one of the lodges that were inside the park. We honestly did try, and they were all fully booked, even though we planned this trip like 2 months before we actually came, and everything was fully booked. So one, try to plan in advance and try to get a lodging place inside the park. There's one lodging place right here, I'm looking at it right now. It's called Paradise Inn, and it's literally like right outside the park. Like if you open your window in the morning, you see this beautiful view. So that's where I wish I stayed. We thought we stayed as close to the park as possible when we booked our cabin, because it was the last cabin right before you enter the park. But once you enter the park, you have about 40-minute drive to get here. So that was quite of a drive. We came here 2 days. We came yesterday and we came today, so that's like 40 minutes in, 40 minutes out, and so on the next day. Now the drive in the park is absolutely gorgeous everywhere around. It's beautiful. You don't even feel those 40 minutes. But if you are tight on time and you want to enjoy this view every day in the morning easily, you should book something within the park. Yesterday we came here and we had a great time, but I think today is going to be awesome, and here's why. Yesterday when we came, it was so foggy, it was rainy, and because it's our first time, we didn't want to waste the day, so we still came and we still hiked, and we got soaking wet with the rain, and it got really cold and really freezing. At some point in our hike yesterday, we were right next to snow, and we were not prepared to be in a snow environment, so we were really freezing, and we had to turn around and come back down because it wasn't safe to keep going further. It was just getting colder and colder and windier and rainier. So we just kind of like turned around and came back down, and that was the right decision, because on the way back down we met a few volunteer rangers who were going up warning people not to go all the way. And the trail that we were on was called the Skyline Trail. It was absolutely beautiful. We got so many beautiful pictures, and at this time of year the color of the trees are turning, and it's just the fall environment with the snow, with the wind. It's just so perfect. But since we're staying 2 days, and today we are so lucky, the fog has lifted, the sky is clear, so we decided to come again today to get this view, and it's absolutely worth it. Now when you enter the park, you do need a parking pass that you should purchase ahead of time. You can either print one or save it digitally on your phone. They just take a look at it and that's it. You just come in and park. When you drive in the 40 minutes, once you pass the visitor center, the parking lot is right there, like right by the visitor center. So make sure you park there. Oh my God. If you missed the parking lot by the visitor center, it's a one-way road for about 3 miles. So you have to go on the one-way road and come back around to find the parking lot again. So once you see the visitor center, slow down, be mindful, and find the parking lot and find yourself a parking spot, and you're going to be right here where I am. In this entrance of the park, like in this parking spot, you have access to a few really gorgeous hikes, and that's all I can talk about in this video because that's all we're trying. Like I don't think we're gonna make it to any of the other entrances, and this entrance is called the Paradise parking lot, or the Paradise Inn. That's where it is. Once you arrive at the visitor center parking lot, they have maps you can take with you. They have a big map on a bulletin board, so it's super handy, and there's a lot of rangers that give you a lot of information and answer any of your questions. So here the main trail is the Skyline Trail, which loops around, like it makes like a big loop, and within the Skyline Trail there's branches of other trails that take you to different spots. So that's what we're doing today. Yesterday we were trying to finish the Skyline Trail and it got too cold, I told you, we turned back around. But today we're gonna do the Skyline Trail, just the first 2 miles of it or so, and within that there's a few branches of other trails that take you to different spots. So let's go do that. We had amazing pictures taken this morning. We had a beautiful hike, so it was definitely worth it. And I kind of feel really lucky that we got the best of both. Like, we got the rainy, whimsical atmosphere yesterday. It made us feel just like it was fall. We took some great pictures, and then today we got this really nice view. My other advice to you is to book more than 2 days. We had 48 hours. I really wish we had more, because we didn't even have a chance to finish the Skyline Trail yesterday or today. Had we had a beautiful day yesterday, we would have definitely finished the Skyline Trail yesterday and visited a different part of the park today. But because the weather didn't cooperate, this is kind of where we're at. Now, if you book at a time where the weather is not guaranteed to be this gorgeous, I recommend booking an extra day or two, just in case you have to modify your plan, and it doesn't hurt to have more of this. That is all I have to share with you about this exciting trip. It was such a great adventure and experience for me. I hope that you do come here and enjoy it just as much as I did. And if you do, leave me a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll say bye for now, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.